around and tell
Hi,
me
welcome back, party people. It is time for Motivational Monday, and today's motivational quote is "Nothing is impossible." The word itself says, "I am possible." So what? You are possible. Listen, whatever you've set your heart on, whatever you've set your mind on, just know that nothing is impossible. All right, listen, keep encouraging yourself, keep going. You know, here at Enjoyment Radio, we always say we want to motivate you while you're having fun, you're also staying motivated. So nothing is ever impossible, and the word itself says, "I am possible." I am possible. So where some people see impossibility, you say, "I am possible." All right, that is the motivational word for you. I think this is self-explanatory. I don't need to say anything else to convince you. Of July, which is coming Sunday. Listen, have you heard the phrase "La Dolce Vita"? La Dolce Vita. It is an Italian word which means the sweetness of life. Now, on the 9th of July, we are going to teach you what the sweetness of life means in La Maison restaurant at Airport, right on the Volta Street. So just key in number 7 Volta Street on your phone, and to bring you straight to Airport where La Maison restaurant is situated. Listen, we are going to give you good food, finger licking food from our 5-star chef. Listen, he just doesn't have a Michelin star. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have delicious food. And then from there, we are going to serenade you with the beautiful voice of the First Lady of Black Avenue Music, Miss Sefa, and of course, the boss of all bosses, the enjoyment minister himself, is going to mount the stage and give you like the party of your life. All you need to do is to go straight to La Maison restaurant, right on the Volta Street, number 7 Volta Street, Airport. Trigger, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, give me some news from the world of sports.
Sorry, we are back. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
DJ Otabo, how was your weekend?
It was okay.
Why is it that you had to hesitate? Why the girl didn't come home?
Oh no.
The girl didn't come.
She didn't come.
They brown you, so you sent Lori Fanny. She didn't come.
Oh no. Oh, come and take it.
Okay.
All right.
Now we're moving straight into some football news. Over the weekend, we didn't hear a good news. That was one has to do with the Black Meteors of Ghana, and also just yesterday we had another heartbreaking news from one of our football legends passed on. Okay, now
Who's that?
Yeah, his name is Anas Seydou Tonga.
Wow.
Yeah, he is a former Blaster legend and also a Hasselfolk former player. He's one of the legends that graced the shores of Ghana, and also played one of the topmost clubs in Ghana. Okay. Also, he was part of the team that won our third African Cup of Nations for Ghana. So he passed on just yesterday. That was he passed on 1st July 2023. So he is an African Cup of Nations winner and also a legend of Accra House of Folk. So we wish the family our greatest condolences, and then we wish them well in this grieving moments where we are with them. And also, not to just end that, Ghana's under 23 team broke the heart of Ghanaians again. After the senior team has broken our hearts for so many times on so many different occasions, the one that we felt we are rebuilding team, a team that will take on the mantle where Asamoah and the others have left. Mm-hmm. They also broke our hearts by just drawing on a 1-1 goal game with Guinea. Now the game started well. We took the lead. Mm-hmm. Yes, we took the lead with one of the most elite goals scored by our very own striker. Okay, but then to the end of the game, by the end of the 90 minutes, we drew the game by a 1-1 game. And also, it came as, I don't know how to put it, but then Ghanaians are heartbroken. Ghanaians are complaining. You know, football is one of the things that unites us as a people in times of whatever economic crisis we are going through. Football is one of the things that unites us. And then the hopes we had for this team, just for them.
Has this gone down the drain?
Yes. So earlier on, they were lashed by the host nation, Morocco, which was Morocco's.
I heard it was
5-1. Yes, they lashed us 5-1, and the only game we had won in this tournament was against DR Congo, which was a 3-2 victory by DR Congo. Okay. So we won one, but then that was not enough for us to move on to the next stage. So in light of this, we were missing the Olympic Games that will be coming on. So that's for the Black Meteors of Ghana. And also, onto some FIFA news. FIFA has placed Ghana in the pot 2 as we race for our World Cup qualifiers. Okay, so we'll be playing playoffs. We will be playing other African nations to secure a spot
in the
upcoming World Cup. That is the World Cup that will be held at both Canada, Mexico, and then the United States.
What?
Yeah, so
that's interesting. 3 countries are hosting at the same time.
Yes, this time around 3 countries will host. So that will be the United States, Mexico, and then Canada. So we are looking forward for the Black Stars to qualify and secure a place in that. So these are the teams in the pot 2. We have Burkina Faso, our brothers are the north. When we have South Africa, and then we have Cape Verde, we have DR Congo, we have Guinea, Zambia, Gabon, and Equatorial Guinea. So these are the teams that we'll be playing against. So if we are able to come first on top of the table or second, we'll secure a place in the next World Cup. Also moving.
It's time for the question of the day, and today's question of the day is me cry. I have my reservations about it because anyways, if you were to win $1 million from a lottery, who are you calling first? If you were to win $1 million from a lottery, who are you calling first? Now, let me start with DJ Otabil.
Who am I calling first?
Like, they've
what
called
if
you
my
like,
phone is off at that time?
Otabil.
Is that who am I calling? What if my phone is off?
So when you charge your phone and you turn it on, who would you call first?
Nobody.
Why?
Why should I call someone? What if they come and kill me and take my money?
No, wait. So you got some number be in your dream. Let me start with the scenario.
Okay.
You got a number in your dream.
You use bets, don't use lotto.
Like Angela Jagraja comes and stands in front of you.
Please come.
Or Ayeta Frem and Nimukafu.
No, Ajagraja is okay. The other name I'm scared.
Well, it looks like Ajagraja is more legit. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. So he flies and comes to stand by you and says, "My son, I've taken a likeness to you.
Yes.
Just take this number." Or take these odds.
You should give me 25 odds. That's all.
Take these 25 odds and go and stake it. Just use one CD and you will be surprised.
Then that one lotto. 25 odds, one CD there. I just win 25 Ghana.
Okay, like 20 CDs.
Okay,
I don't know how it is. How much do you, if you have 25 odds, how much do you have?
Okay, you just give me 1,000 odds and say one CD. You just multiply the odds by the money you stake with. So you 1,000 odds, let's say 50 CDs.
1,000 odds for 50 CDs.
Yeah.
All right. Then you wake up and then all the odds starts coming to you like it's a dream or it's a you have chewed and poured and it's coming. So you stake everything. I don't know how
don't worry. So I've gotten that money, amount of money. The first person.
And then the first thing you see is BAM alert. You have won $1 million. $1 million is what? 12 million Ghana cedis.
Plenty
money.
It's plenty.
That's 12 million Ghana cedis. Now 12 million Ghana cedis. What do you think?
What will I?
Who are you like?
Oh, I speak to God. Because it's God who revealed it to me through the dream. So I'll speak to God. Why should I go and speak to a human being?
Makes sense. So right now you have finished speaking to God. What's the first?
Why do you want me to speak to somebody, Ria? Because my phone is off. Why do I have to speak to somebody? Even if it's not off, I'll turn it off.
So how did you get you see that?
What I would say is, me, I won't also call anybody.
You would call it you guys.
No, the reason being that the moment I call someone and they get to know that I have this amount of money, that is when I start getting everybody's pending problems.
Oh, the family members, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
They can just call me that someone has swallowed Konko. So they need
someone
money.
Has swallowed Konko.
So they need money for operation and all that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll just keep it to myself. Probably, just maybe, all the plans I have drawn, start going to them and start visiting them one by one.
Okay.
Yes, start purchasing assets and other things that I want to invest into. But to call someone, hey, go ahead.
Ria, who will you call?
Enjoyment Radio.
I don't know, but I feel like I'll definitely tell my mom.
You are not even certain. I will definitely call my mom. You are not even certain.
I'll definitely tell my mom, or I think I'll tell my mom, because if anything, she would be. You have to find someone who has your best interest at heart, someone who can help you make decisions and stuff like that.
Is your mom not so religious?
My mom is religious.
Because if you get a mother who is so religious, they might tell you, take that money back because it's from beds or something. First, you can't go.
Now, the first story today is quite interesting, and I know a lot of people, we don't know how true it is though, but then we are going to still give you the 411. There's a little bit of a public murmur, or there's a little bit of allegation going on. Okay, so it is alleged that Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie has suffered a hit of sad news as his latest song Try Me, addressed to Yvonne Nelson following the release of her book I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, has allegedly been removed from Apple Music and Spotify. So let me come to you, DJ Otabil, first. What do you think about this whole Spotify and Apple Music removing the song? First of all, do you know what goes into Apple Music removing a song, or Spotify removing a song from a playlist or from their platform?
Yeah, mostly it depends on if a lot of users are reporting the song. So then they'll let them review it to know why people are reporting. Because when you even report, they will ask you reasons why you are reporting the song.
Okay.
So I think maybe
it's like reporting a page on social media.
Yes.
Okay.
So per the concerns that came, I'm sure that's why they removed the song from their platforms. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about you, Trigger? Do you know about Boomplay and Audiomack and SoundCloud? If probably there's something that they can do to remove a song from those platforms.
Well, I think for Boomplay, I don't really know much. What I know much is about Apple Music and Spotify. Usually, when maybe there is a copyright infringement of a song, or maybe someone reports that this song is copyright, it has to do with copyright, and they can ask you to take it down, or they take it down themselves. But then also another way is for people to report the song.
Okay.
But then there are a lot of songs from hip hop and other genres that are also saying the same vulgar things and all that, and people are not reporting it. So.
Well, I feel like most of the times it is when the song is directed to propel hate on a particular person or a certain group of people.
Yeah, but
you understand me?
I don't think this song was.
I think it was a personal attack to anyone else. And if you,
no, but
in my opinion.
there has been there are a lot of songs on Apple Music and Spotify
Directed
that
to
are direct to artists, like they are like beef songs and all that.
Oh,
An example is how do you call it? Nas
and Jay-Z.
Nas and Jay-Z. Up to
Okay.
now, Nas's song Eater is still on Apple Music.
Okay.
It's direct attack to Jay-Z.
From that story, we are about to share a very, very, very sad story. When I heard this morning, I was like, no, it's not possible. Like such a young, promising man who was going to make Ghana very proud of, was going to add to the workforce that's going to add productivity to our nation. Now, one of the 2021 National Science and Math Quiz finalists from Keta Senior High School, Ketasco, James Luttrell, has been reported dead after falling victim to suspected food poisoning. The sad news of the passing of James Luttrell was contained in a report by graphiconline.com. The talented, ambitious 19-year-old James was part of the remarkable Ketasco squad for the 2021 team for the National Science and Maths Quiz final. Although information has been obtained from is yet to be obtained from the family, sources close to the deceased says he died from alleged food poisoning. A source has also added that the deceased was due to travel after gaining admission to Howard University in the United States of America. The lady who was part of them, I've forgotten her name. Lamisi, thank you very much. Gained admission to Harvard University. And Harvard University, and when the whole case came of her going to Harvard University, I was one of the people who immediately finished with the National Science and Math. They finished 2021 with the National Science and Math quiz. I was one of the first people posting her saying, listen, she was the only woman amongst 9 men. No, it was 8 men, because if you combine all the 3 schools, it was 8 men. And I was so excited for her. And when she gained admission into Harvard University, I was like, look, this is remarkable. But then the Ketasco squad, although they were third, they gave a lot of pressure to Presec and was the Prempeh College.
Yeah.
I think that year Prempeh College won, but there was so much attention on Ketasco because it was the first time they had gone to the finals of the National Science and Maths quiz, and they did their best. I think you're an old student, right?
Yeah,
you're an old. So let me just come to you first. You're an old student of Ketasco. Now, this is something that has happened.
Not just me. Andre too is an old student of
Ketasco.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Andre is not here, so let me come to you.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Looking at how promising this young man was. He's very, very intelligent, very humble, and very sharp and all that. And then 19 years, not even 20 or 23 or 30 or anything, just 19 years.
Just a young guy.
Just about to
That
start.
means when he won, he was
18.
No,
That was
2021.
17.
So he was 17 years. So it's either he was in SS2 or he had been jumped.
Yeah. Usually, what happens is that the moment you get admission into Ketasco, or maybe you are a science student, they start
grooming you.
Grooming you from Form 1 to Form 2. So you could be in Form 2 and still be representing.
Okay.
And all that. So it's very, very heartbreaking going through the messages on our pages and all that. Everybody's in shock. I just don't. I just can't picture how this happens, because there's a young man who's as a result of food contamination or someone poisoned him.
Exactly, that's where I was going to. I don't know. DJ, hold that thought. Let me come to DJ. Do you suspect foul play?
You see how bad it is. That's the simple thing you can see.
This is why when we win the lottery,
we will not boast or we will not call anybody. Come and eat at home. Let's celebrate. Let's marry. Me, come and eat.
So you suspect foul play?
Oh yes.
Enjoyment Radio.